In today's project I will be designing, 3D printing, cooking, failing and eating well. I was tasked to make Halloween cookie cutters. The choice of design is very simple. I will have a round cookie cutter inside of which there will be a picture of a pumpkin, which is what I'm designing right now using splines in Fusion 360. The pumpkin is then extruded together with the outer ring. The outer ring will be sharp and the whole thing is tied together with a stamp-looking device. The cookie cutters I saw before were very awkward to hold, that's why I decided to make something more substantial that's going to be easy to press into the dough. The design is ready, let's slice it and start 3D printing. I tested it on cake icing, but it didn't work as well as I hoped. The main issue was that the stamp of the pumpkin and the cutting edge were one piece, so you could not twist the cookie cutter to have a clean cut, so the solution is to separate the two. I'm making a separate stamp, which is looking like a chess piece. And the cookie dough cutter itself. Another problem was that the dough kept getting stuck inside the cutter. I'm fixing it by making a two-piece cookie cutter. One part inside will be a plunger, which will eject the dough out of the cutter. It looks like a one-piston engine at work. I decided to make two types of cookie cutters. The other one will have a removable plunger. I am worried that the first one will be difficult to clean. I am not sure which one will work best, so we'll try both. Slicing all three models, getting ready to print. While they were printing, I decided to make more stamps with more Halloween related things on them. Time to test the crazy machine. The cutter and the plunger seem to work brilliantly.
The design is very human.
Very easy to use. The dough might be a bit too soft for the stamps. Oh, that doesn't look very promising. Cookies started to melt and deform. Well, it's too late to turn back now, so let's bake them and see what happens. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. You can barely see an impression on the cookies, very disappointing. They taste good though. So the next morning I decided to try a different recipe. My mom used to make these cookies. The cutter and the plunger worked beautifully as expected. Now that looks a lot more promising. Let's bake these suckers. And I couldn't believe my eyes when they actually came out pretty good. I made the second batch with the remainder of the cookie dough with a drop of jam in the mouth of the dead emoji. That turned out totally sick. And there you have it, the two plungers both worked very well. Halloween stamps, pumpkin, crazy pumpkin, ghost, bat, dead emoji, all look amazing. And of course the cookies, very cool. One last thing left is to try them. Drum roll, please. And they're actually edible and delicious. That was a fun project to do. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, give us a like, and I will see you next week for extra dose of creativity.